Hi, I'm Cam, and welcome to Cam Are You Serious? Today, I just want to make a quick video today I just wanted to make a quick little video about manifesting, specifically the law of assumption. I just wanted to break it down, I guess, and make it kind of a quick little 4-step video so y'all can follow along. I know there's tons of videos and information, and it all can be overwhelming, so I just wanted to give, I guess, my take or my way of doing it. I feel like it's pretty simple. So I just wanted to give my 4-step process without making it complicated. Obviously, you can make your process as complex or as simple as you want to, but I feel like if you're beginning, or maybe if you're not beginning and like you just listen to hella coaches and a bunch of other people just telling you what to do, I feel like this might make it simple and just a bit easier to understand. It's only 4 steps, and we're gonna get into step 1. Step 1 is deciding. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, start there. Decide what you want. And by deciding, I mean like pick what you want, but also being firm on it. Don't just be like, oh, I would want a new car, but I don't have the money. No. Decide. Pick, make an actual decision about what you want and stand on it. Stand on that. Make your decision, and that's it. It's kind of like a vote, once you cast your vote, you can't take it back. So obviously you can change your mind with manifesting at any point, but the point is to get clear on what you want so that you can stick to that. Deciding that you have something, you are someone, or you're doing something. That's pretty much what it is. You're deciding who you are. You're deciding what you have. You're deciding how things are going to go. And that's just it. Like, okay, I decided, and that's just how it's going to be. That's what I mean by decide. Okay? Next step. Step 2. Step 2 is persist/consist. You can use the terms interchangeably, whichever one you feel more comfortable with, or whichever one resonates with you the most. You can use that one. So when I say be consistent or persistent, obviously it's just stick to that. So what I mean by that is whatever method you want to use, be consistent or persist in that method. So for example, if you like affirmations, I'm an affirmations girly, but you might be a visual person. You might be a person that wants to script, or, one of the many other methods. Use that method consistently. Continue to use it until you see it in your 3D reality. So don't sit here and say, oh, I did it for one day and it didn't work. If you're saying that you did it for one day, for example, and it didn't work, that's not manifesting, because if you're saying it didn't work, then you didn't decide that you have it. It's either you have it or you don't. It's not a gray area. So when it comes to deciding what you want, it's not a gray area. It's either you're deciding you have this thing, you are this person, or doing this thing, or whatever the case is, and that's just what it is. So if you're saying I have $100 now, then you do. You're not waiting on it. You're not wanting it to come in by chance or what. No, I have this life now. Okay, I am this person now. Okay, whatever the case is. I feel like y'all get me. But anyway, moving on to the next thing though. I like affirmations, so I'll use that as my example, but it works with any of the other methods. Even if you want to do visualization, you can also do that. You can do scripting, you can do a manifestation list and just like affirm, for example, you have everything on that list if you want to manifest multiple things. So just stick to those set of affirmations or that set method. And then also a little, I guess, side note, you could say, it's not necessarily the method that manifests, it's you. You are the power behind all these things, because without you, none of this stuff will work. So don't give the method that you're using to manifest all the power. Like, you hold all the power. You're just using a method that you feel comfortable with to do it. It's like manifesting, I guess you could say, is the car and you're the gas. Yes, the car is great, but without the gas, it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, you're the gas in this situation. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, you persist or you're consistent. You just continue to do the method until you see it in your 3D. You already have it. So there's no need to doubt or waver or to, do it for a couple of days and then be like, oh, it didn't work. I quit. You can say that, but you're still going to get what you're dominantly being, thinking about. So if you've been thinking about bullshit, if you've been having a toxic mindset, you're going to keep manifesting things in alignment with that. You might as well change that and be persistent and get what you want anyway, versus just kind of subconsciously manifesting things on autopilot based on like your current beliefs and being in that moment, or just your most identified way of being, like the person that you have dominantly been every single day. You're going to continue to manifest from that if you don't change it. So my motivation for being consistent or persisting is you already have that. The thing that you were wanting to manifest, it already exists. It's already yours. So you might as well just fully accept it and receive it. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Step 3, saturation. It kind of goes hand in hand with persisting and being consistent, but saturation is kind of like doing this method or whatnot as much as possible. And when I say as much as possible, I'm not saying in a toxic way. Like, don't get me wrong, if you want to do it all day, you can, but it's not a chore. Like, you've been manifesting already on autopilot. You've been manifesting your whole life. It's not something that you have to sit and do. If you want to dedicate, I recommend dedicating set time to do it per day, as far as like affirmations or visualizing or scripting or whatever, or just, going over your manifestation list and being, mentally like, yeah, okay, I got everything on this list. It's done, whatever. But when it comes to saturating, your mind was used to thinking in a way that was opposite of whatever it is you wanted, because if it wasn't, you would already have it in your physical reality, right? So also decide that you don't have to do any of these methods or anything. However, I'll say that for a later video. This is more so like, I guess you can say, beginner little. We're gonna start here, but if y'all want a video or any videos about like manifesting and other things related to it, like a whole more, if y'all want like a more detailed routine or just a routine that is a little bit above beginner, like, you've been in this for a while and you're not getting your shit, I'll make a video for that later. So let me know if y'all want that. If y'all do, I'll make it. Back to what I was saying, manifesting or saturating your mind should be fun. It shouldn't feel like a chore. You shouldn't be sitting there like grudgingly saying your affirmations or doing your scripting or doing your visualization and like, just thinking to yourself like, I don't want to do it. Yes, sometimes you might not feel like doing it, and that's different. That's like more so a discipline thing kicks in, but like just naturally you should want to feel excited about doing things. You should be excited about doing the work to get what you want. And it's not even really work, it's just really just disciplining your mind to think in your favor about the situation or about whatever it is you want. It shouldn't feel like a chore. You shouldn't be like, oh, well, I'm going to quit my job and manifest $1 million. No, that's not smart to do. Or I'm not advising to do that. I advise against it, honestly. But like, you don't need to sit up here and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to tuck myself away in the room all day and just affirm or script or visualize. No, you are already naturally manifesting. Trust in your own ability that it's all working out and that you did your work as far as deciding. And anytime you think of your desire or it comes up, just kind of mentally affirm, or, you could even do a quick visualization like, oh, okay, yeah, I already see myself with that. I already have it. It's already mine. Or you can mentally affirm like, yeah, I already got it. Like, there's no need to worry about it. It's already mine. That's what I mean by like saturating. You just continually just tell yourself that you have the thing that you're manifesting mentally. It's kind of like you already have it. So you're reminding yourself, kind of like when you get a new phone number, you kind of repeat it, until you get it, and then it's like, oh, okay, I don't have to repeat it anymore because I already know my number. Kind of like that. But it definitely should not feel like a chore. If it feels like a chore, then you should find a different method to manifest. If you don't like affirmations, do visualizing. If you can't visualize, you can script, and there's other methods, but those are just the main ones that or feel free to use whatever method you feel comfortable with. And if you don't know what you feel comfortable with, I would say start with affirmations if you're asking for my advice specifically. But just try them out and see what works for you, because this is about you. You hold all the power. None of the power is in anyone's hands but yours. If you decide that a certain method works for you or no methods at all, then that is totally up to you. It's the law of whatever the fuck you believe, really. It's the law of whatever you believe. So it's your reality, your universe, and you control how you have things show up for you. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go on to our last step 4. This is the most important step. I don't really hear that many people talk about it. There are some manifestation coaches and law of assumption YouTubers that do talk about it, but regulating your nervous system, yeah, that is, if you take nothing away from this video, or if you've heard everything in this video, then fine, just apply it. But regulating your nervous system, I would say, is probably the main thing that is missing from probably, I'd say, at least 90% of people's manifestation routine, if you want to call it that, or just the process. I don't even use the word process because it's not a process, it's instant. However, that's for another video. We can break it down. Like I said, if y'all want another video about manifesting, I love talking about this, and we can get more detailed and deeper into it and stuff like that. So if y'all have questions or have a video idea that y'all want me to do, please put it in the comments. Okay. But regulating your nervous system is probably the most important thing. And I'm not going to say that it makes everything work. In my opinion, it does. It just helps. It helps the process of it a lot faster. Like, it helps you actually be in alignment with that version of you that already has everything that you're saying that you want, or the thing that you want to manifest. Because you don't want to be in a constant state of flight or flight. You don't want your nervous system to be dysregulated, because it's not going to be helpful for you manifesting. I feel like it's not going to help you to believe or act in alignment with the version of you that has the desire already. So, ways that you can regulate your nervous system, I feel like the easiest way, in my opinion, is doing breath work. Specifically, I like doing the Wim Hof, but if you guys want to even do breath work with Sandy or any other breath work that you are comfortable with, feel free to do that. 1 to 2 times a day minimum, I would say. If you want to do it 3 times a day, if you need it like that, then I would say do it. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to relax your nervous system and help you to not be in a fight or flight state, which is good anyways, even if you're not manifesting. You don't want to go around amped up all day. It's not good. Yeah, so breath work, you can do EFT tapping. You can just type that in on YouTube, EFT tapping, but it's pretty much where you tap the different like meridian points, like here, what is it? The collarbone area, the sides, and then like here on the outside of your hand. And then you do that, and then you'll like tap in or out certain affirmations. You'll start, I guess, with like the limiting belief, and then you'll tap in essentially the affirmation or belief that you rather have. So if that resonates with you, do that method. If breathwork resonates with you, do that. I prefer breathwork, like I said. And then there's other ways to regulate your nervous system, like, you could do stuff like yoga or exercise, like walking or something like that. But as long as you find a method that works for you to regulate your nervous system, I highly, highly suggest, if you're going to do this routine, please don't forget step 4, because it's the most important. Regulating your nervous system when manifesting is essential. Yeah. Oh, and then I guess another little tip, throw in a little bit of self-concept. And then I guess in a later video, if you guys want a video about like self-concept when manifesting, that also really helps as well. Depending on what you're manifesting, how you view yourself in relation to said desire. So like, I'll just add it in a little bit in this one, but if y'all want me to touch on it more in depth in another video, like I said, I'll give y'all that. So pretty much how you view yourself in relation to whatever the thing is that you that you're manifesting. So if you feel like you're the type of person that money is hard to come by, you can't manifest money, money doesn't grow on trees, all these limiting beliefs, then you want to flip that. Turn that around, complete 180, and say the opposite. So if you felt like making money was hard, now you're saying it's easy, or it's easier, or you just receive money just because of who you are. So you're going to say affirmations that are like the complete opposite, when it comes to like the self-concept aspect. But anyway, that's all I had to say. I'll give a more detailed video later. If y'all want those videos, or if y'all like these types of videos, I will make that for you guys. And like I said, I enjoyed making it. So I just have one thing to say. And you guys might ask, Kim, are you serious? Yes. Yes, I am. I'll catch y'all in the next one, my baby. Bye.